You are looking at the largest tree in the world. It's an Australian tree that is 500 feet tall. But the crazy thing about this tree is that it's hollow. And inside of it, there is an entire city. It has houses, buildings, even a golf course. This is how someone can live inside of a giant tree. Well, if you stick around, I will tell you all about it. Now let's explore the tree. And if you look closely, you can see that there are stairs carved out of the tree to allow humans to walk up it. We're going to go inside the tree and see what's on the other side. Come on, let's go explore. This is the second floor, and it looks like a classroom. You might be thinking that this is some kind of new technology or maybe a famous person's house. There are tables and chairs here, and lots of beds. It must be a nice place to relax after a long day. The tree is so large that it has its own zip code and even its own fire station. There are over 1,700 residents who call this tree city home. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. So let's head to the next attraction, the tree's very own post office. It has a very busy post office since most people in the tree don't have phones or internet. So all of their communication is done through letters. But no, this is a real place that anyone can visit. This must be a school for young adventurers because they teach kids from all around the world. Here people can put their money in and take their money out. If you want to become mayor, you must live in this mansion. They also keep all of the tree's money here. This tree city was built in 1883 and took 8 years to complete. But why do people live inside of this tree? What makes them want to leave their normal homes and move into a tree? You might think that you have seen everything, but trust me, there is still so much more to see. But first, give this video a thumbs up. When you do that, I know that you are a legend. Thanks for doing that. This is the front entrance of the tree. Wow, what an amazing discovery. This is the first floor of the tree. Let's head to the next part of the tree. This is a wooden staircase, and it leads to the second floor. This way, the tree doesn't have to cut down any more trees to make energy. This is where people go when they are sick or injured. This is where the police officers work to keep the tree safe. Wow, this must be a school. Look, there are desks and chairs everywhere. And look over there, there is a huge globe. We're gonna go outside now to explore more of the tree. It's a tight fit, but eventually you will come to a beautiful sight. This is where firefighters work to keep everyone in the tree safe. Only important people are allowed in the center of the tree. I bet sleeping here feels like being in a giant bird's nest. Without electricity, the tree would turn into a spooky haunted house. In this room, there are maps of the entire tree. Some of them are smiling, while others are angry. That's probably not safe. Don't try that at home. They also make sure that no one starts a fire. There are these long walkways that allow people to travel around the tree. These walkways are very slippery, so make sure to watch your step. Welcome to the tree's very own fire station. Golfers can practice their swing here without hitting an actual ball. And speaking of fires, if you ever get hungry, don't worry because right down the road, there is a delicious pizza place called Harry's Pizza. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another video. But we don't want to waste time standing around here. There is so much more to see. This is where residents of the tree can send letters and packages. I think I am gonna send a letter to my mom telling her all about my amazing day here at the tree. It's very crowded, though, so you have to wait a long time for it to come back. Next door to the post office is the tree's very own bank. And believe it or not, this is the smallest building in the tree. The biggest building in the tree is this mansion. They only stay here for a few days, though. This mansion has over 20 rooms and is the home of the tree's mayor. This is the mayor's bedroom. He sleeps in this big bed every night. The covers look very cozy. This means that you can eat while watching the tree spin around. This is the mayor's bathroom. It has a bathtub and 2 sinks. It's quite luxurious. But we can't stay in here too long. The mayor might come back and catch us. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Here we are at the tree's very own hospital. It looks like a doctor just came out. I wonder if he can help me with my boo-boos. Next door to the hospital is the tree's very own police station. You have to go through many checkpoints to get to the center of the tree. This is where the tree's power generator is kept. These generators run on solar power, so they are very clean. This is the last checkpoint. Only the bravest adventurers are allowed past this point. Are you brave enough? If you are, then follow me. This is the center of the tree. There is a small room with a ladder. If you climb the ladder, you can open this door and jump into the tree's trunk. This is the best part of the tree. Look how high up we are. We can see everything from up here. We can also see the whole city below us. If you look closely, you can see that there is a hole in the trunk of the tree. This hole is actually a window. If you crawl through the window, you can go inside of the tree's trunk. This is the view from inside of the tree. There is a glass ceiling, so you can see the sky. There are also beds and tables inside of the tree. But wait, there is even more to see. There is a secret passageway behind this bookshelf. If you crawl through the passageway, you will find a secret room. On the walls, there are also pictures of everyone who lives in the tree. And finally, in the center of the tree, there is a big button. I wonder what this button does. Let's press it. As soon as you do that, the floor opens up and you fall to the ground. Just kidding. Instead, let's go to the next part of the tree. Welcome to the tree's very own golf course. People can play golf here all day long. You have to be careful, though, because sometimes balls go flying into the tree. This is the tree's very own driving range. And finally, we have arrived at the last part of the tree's very own restaurant. This is where people can eat and socialize with each other. It looks very fancy and elegant. I think I'm gonna order a steak with some broccoli. And for dessert, I will have some pie. That was the end of our tour. Now, I have a question for you. Would you want to live in this tree? Comment down below. And as a special thanks for making it to the end of the video, here is your reward. Wow, this tree is amazing. There is a rope cart that takes people up and down the tree. And speaking of crowds, there are so many people living in this tree that there is a second tree nearby where more people can live. This tree is smaller than the main tree, but it still has everything that the other tree has, except it has fewer people. The reason for that is because this tree is used as a hotel for tourists. What's cool about this tree is that it has a revolving restaurant at the top. This is a great date idea, but make sure to save room for dessert. The best dessert in town is served here, and that is the end of the bonus footage.